Recording.
This will be recorded for rebroadcast.
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna do it for the rebroadcast. Will be probably audio, and I may hit it on video, but for sure audio. But it'll be there for us to watch over and over.
Okay.
So, so let's see here. Let's go to this and stand by.
Please.
There we go. And I think we're ready. So let's hit this thing. Here we go. Oh, add a title. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to add a title. This is a Zoom thing here, so we're going to go with. All right, there we go. Now let's see what she can do.
Hey, I like your backdrop. Looks good there.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I got some good product placement here.
Gerardo, you got it all figured out, buddy. Right on.
I think a little makeup can't
I can't
help.
Gerardo though. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay,
Hey, I
yeah.
think we're live, man. We
Yeah.
are. So let me dip down here and go here to the big screen. Hey, everybody! It's Schlep with the Rock Vault, and it's Friday night, so I am busy. I've got more things than I can handle right now, and I got these two guys. I'm going to set them straight here. So it's going to be a great night. And 9 o'clock, we've got Flipside Fridays. We're going to be doing their whole album all the way from start to finish, and I'm talking about some of the guys from Winterkat, and we've got Winterkat with the Struggle, and Jonathan Grell and Gerardo Ramirez. Welcome to the vault, my friends.
Hey, thanks for having us, Bruce.
And I guess this has probably been a long time coming because, Gerardo is like a San Antonio fixture. He's like everybody sees Gerardo a lot. And when they're posting things about San Antonio shows in the past and Winterkat, then one of us says, "Man, there was this guitar player that really was. Who is that guy? Where is he at?" Jonathan Grell's like a ghost when it comes to that. So, but now this is what's great is that they can see these guys, they can see you guys, man, and I think that's awesome to be able to do. And thank you for doing this newfangled Zoom stuff.
No, thank you. So we appreciate it. So we came with a little bit of good news
Yes.
for anybody that's interested. Did you want did you want to bring that up, or do you want me to
I tell you what, let me
discuss
let
it?
me go over a few little housekeeping things here, so we can
Okay.
talk about you guys first, and then we'll do the thing to finish everything off, the excitement for
Oh,
it.
okay.
You guys have a good history with San Antonio. Uh, Jonathan, I know you with in the beginning with Liquid Sky,
Yep.
and then of course with Winterkat, and then a Mud Pie. What else have you had in between some of that?
Um, well, in Hollywood in the '90s, I was with Rhett Forrester for a while up there. He was one of the lead singers from Riot.
Yes.
Him and I recorded together, and a few of those songs got released under the name Dirty Water.
Okay.
Unfortunately he was unfortunately killed while we were working together. While he went home to
Yeah,
his family.
I didn't realize that part of it, but yes,
Yeah, we were halfway through the record, and he went home to visit his family in Atlanta, and it happened there.
oh God, that
But so yeah, it was a tough deal. But Robin McCauley somehow got his hands on some of those recordings. And you know, the next thing you know, I'm playing with Robin for a couple of years, which was great.
Yes, indeed. Very good. That sounds pretty good.
So
You got a lot of good stuff under your belt. After there is life after San Antonio.
and then the Mud Pie came after that.
Okay.
So the late '90s, we put Mud Pie together. We were playing around out there in Hollywood, and we made a record, and it did end up getting picked up and distributed in Europe by EMI. And you've got a copy of the Mud Pie record, I think. Don't you?
I do, and I play quite a bit of tunes off of it.
Oh wow, cool, man.
So
I like
it's
it.
if it's good, it's going to go. Especially if it's from somebody like yourself and from the history that you have. So thank you for sending me those, Gerardo. Okay, so you've gone from keys to drums, just multifaceted, multi-talented. How did what made you make the switch, man?
Actually, in college, I was a piano major. Piano
Oh.
is the top of the line percussion, the percussion instrument. Piano is the percussion instrument. It's top of the line. So I was just kind of, I would be playing drums and I would think, oh, I want to play drums. And I was playing the keyboards. I see the drummer. Oh, I want to play drums. You gotta love it. Music is oral law.
Multi-talented.
Yes, and you know what? I love the background that you have there. But John, do you hear him? Okay.
He's got something going on. I don't know if it's with
Okay.
this.
Hey,
No.
why don't you want to go inside where it's cooler? Maybe you might, and
Okay.
then we can continue our. This is what live stuff is all about. Making
Good.
making adjustments and just having some fun.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So, okay. So you were, needless to say, you were exceptional on both. So that's no.
Oh, God bless you. I feel very humble and very thankful to have had the opportunity to perform for all of these years. And I am very thankful to still have the opportunity to perform.
Yep.
Yeah, and I can't wait until after, whenever this rink-a-dink thing is over. Things are going to change, but we can work our way around these things. We can work with them and get some stuff going. And it's and
Right. Things are canceled.
yeah, it's crazy, but maybe we can be like the next Sammy Hagar stuff. Everybody just gets on Zoom and does their tracks and just has a has a concert, and everybody's in their own home setting.
Yeah.
And that's always it's not as fun as jamming with everybody else, but it is, at least you get to jam. Okay, so I'm looking at the struggle, which we're featuring tonight. The lineups. Was there 3 releases? I guess what I'm seeing is a 12-inch release that had like 5 songs on it, and then there was the struggle that had 6, so 2 EPs, and then the re-release with 10. And I'm also seeing different lineups on them. Can you elaborate a little on that?
Sure. Well, yeah, the release that came out last year on 20th Century Music, the CD with 10 songs, that's all of the same lineup. So that's when Michael Grothhughes and I and Gerardo got together and made the struggle. And interestingly enough, we had many drummers. We had Gerardo and we had Marcus Steven.
Okay.
And so Marcus Steven had already cut some of the drum tracks for the early struggle tracks, and Gerardo, played keyboards on it. And but for the newer tracks that got added to the CD, Gerardo's playing all the drums on those tracks. So, and then we ended up, Marcus ended up bowing out, and Gerardo was the full-time drummer, and we brought Paul Darrell in on keyboards, and he was a really good is a really great keyboard player. He still plays professionally.
Okay.
And Paul he was playing in Heyoka with Gerardo and Michael and Dean. So yeah, all the new tracks that got added to the re-release on CD, that's all with that lineup, with Gerardo on drums, Paul Thurl on keyboards, Michael Groth, who's obviously on all the vocals.
Okay.
I'm doing the guitars, and Dean Biasio on bass. So that was really that ended up being really the permanent Winterkat lineup from the struggle on, so.
Okay, so in regards to credits and things like that, writing and things like that, Gerardo, do you have any part of the writing and stuff too, or mainly more of the musical influence?
I contributed, but I left the writing to the, pretty much John, and then Michael, and of course Paul Thurl. When he came aboard, he was a really great writer. So, I had more of a supporting role in that stuff, and I was very happy for it, because the music was magical. These guys, when we played together, I can't tell you how it feels when you play and the music is it's magic. All I can say.
And that's a great way to put it, because it is. And when I sit here and listen to it, if a song comes up, during the night deal when I'm playing it or whatever, and really get to listen to it on my headphones, it is magical. It's like this stuff sounds as good as, if not better than, the current stuff that's out there, and it's older.
Right up there.
Yeah, and I'm very proud to be playing it. So, and it's just really cool. Okay, I saw some posters and things that had from Sneakers, from Greg Wilson and stuff there, that had some it has Heyoka on it, or it has Winterkat. How was that playing Sneakers? How was that?
Well, yeah, it was great. But I think that I enjoyed the first Sneakers the most. We were actually, I think, one of the first bands to utilize the back room. We kind of talked them into it. And around the same time, Greg Wilson started promoting concerts there, but we were just booking directly with the manager of the club. And they were utilizing us on some key nights, like on Halloween or like on New Year's Eve. And we had a great in that back room. Do you remember the back room, Gerardo?
Dude, we had some great times. We were
remember,
so young. Girls were so pretty.
You remember the first Sneakers, the back room, right? The back room they had that was separate from their big room. There was something about that room that I really enjoyed, because it sounded really good in there. They had a really good system in there. Not that they didn't have in the second Sneakers, but it was a bigger room.
Remember the time was off and Heather Locklear came and saw us?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
I heard she liked drummers.
Yeah. Good times were had at both of the Sneakers, both of them.
Yeah, drummers. She would have. You just did you just kind of maybe just warm her up for Tommy, or what's the deal? Dang! Oh my gosh! But you're a good man. You're a happily married man, aren't you?
I found this girl that I was kind of messing around with back then, and then eventually, she finally got me.
Yeah, and she's done pretty well with keeping you in line, hadn't she?
Well, yeah. I got kind of that crazy stuff out of the way. So I'm married to Carol Powers Ramirez. She is the Judas Priestess of the famous Judas Priestess band.
Yes.
And so I found her own bands. Anyway,
So I met her at matter of fact I met her for the first time at Heyoka and Oz Kanaz this past year.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was I swear that was like why are these guys not touring still just out there? I mean, I know that Heyoka's still doing some stuff, but Oz Kanaz comes back with their this is our this is our final show or whatever, and they sounded like they never stopped.
Great band.
Really well.
Really good band, Oz Kanaz.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Oz Kanaz. It's unheard of that a drummer would strike his drums and let the opening band set up on the big drum riser, and then, reset up his drums. And they did that for me. That showed a tremendous amount of respect for me, for our band, for the city, and I'm going to give Marty props for that.
Yeah, Marty's a pretty cool dude. Got to meet him for the first time. When you chat with somebody on Facebook all the time, like I do with y'all, and then finally get to talk to you virtually in person, it's pretty cool. It's very cool indeed. So okay, so a few more things here. That first album that has the 5 songs on it, is that out anywhere?
Oh, are you talking?
It has like the Dreamer and stuff on it like that. What is that?
Oh, okay. That is a record that we made with I made with a different group of people.
Okay.
Really, really good guys. They ended up being the band Nightwork when we parted ways, and
okay.
And then that's when I started working with Michael and Gerardo. But it's, I think that you can buy the vinyl online, but we haven't done anything with it to convert it to digital like we did with The Struggle. But it's something that might happen in the future. Okay,
because I don't have it, and when you have it available, I want it. So we'll get it.
I've got a CD I can give you for sure.
Okay, we'll get it. You know me, I'll get it in the rotation. Okay, let's see. What else do I have here before we go to the main thing? One more thing for you, Jonathan. Liquid Sky. Anything in the archives on that one of putting anything together music-wise for a CD of any kind?
Well, it would be great, but the problem is the only thing that we had that was of studio quality was Cry for the King. That's the only track that we really, we got financed to go into, UAR studios and record it, and 99.5 KISS radio paid for it.
Sure.
So we don't have anything else of that quality. We had a bunch of other songs that we would play live, like out at Randy's Rodeo and stuff when we play, but we didn't, there's just nothing else recorded to that caliber,
Okay. All right. You never know what'll resurface at some point. So who
Sure.
knows? But okay, The Struggle. We got some good, exciting news from you guys. What is happening with The Struggle?
Well, as you know, it got released last year with the bonus tracks that nobody'd ever heard before. I went into the studio with R.B. Blackstone, and he baked the tapes and digitally remastered it, put it onto Pro Tools, and I think he did a really nice job. And so 20th Century Music released that on CD last year, and so now they are gonna release it on the internet through Sony Orchard, and so people are gonna be able to buy downloads on iTunes and stuff of it. So that's pretty exciting for us. It's kind of like becoming legitimate finally,
That is cool. Gerardo, your thoughts on that, brother?
I love that music, and I was very proud to be a part of that music. Even though I wasn't one of the main writers, it doesn't matter. What matters is how it came out. And I was working with John and working with Michael, working with Dean, working with Paul Farrell. They're extremely talented. So I just, took my part, and, I would offer up my little tidbits, and they would be accepted, and I was good with that. Whereas with Heyoka, I was like one of the main songwriters.
Okay.
I'm very proud of Winterkat and the music that we did, and the time that I spent with them were magical.
That is very well said, and you guys, I'm glad you guys are still communicating and stuff with each other. A lot of bands that doesn't happen, and but y'all seem to have made a great team.
We had a lot of good shows, a lot of good times, and like Gerardo said, we got to make some magic. We got to, record some music that is still around. So
Yeah, and I'm.
Grell is the best guitar player I've played with.
Yeah, I was talking to, I was listening to something the other night, and I was going like, oh my God, oh no, it was a video I was watching, because like that guy, he's a shredder, man. He was he was amazing, and not only that, hey, okay, were you the youngest one in the group, John? Because you look like a youngster back then.
I think I was the youngest. Yeah, but definitely. But
it was fun times, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight on our little Zoom live series, and I want to do a quick plug for Jonathan and GS Imports. This stuff right here. Bread Tier Vodka. Gerardo, have you tried any yet?
No, John. I'm waiting for John to send me a case.
A case? I'm going with just a bottle. A little sipping time here. So, it is awesome. It's Ukrainian wheat, and I've got it in the fridge where it's chilled, and probably going to have some during Flipside Fridays tonight. But you can get it at any Specs Liquor, and also at the Schnapps House here in New Braunfels as well. So this is some good stuff. So support these guys, not only with live music, but with your favorite choice of a beverage. So there. I think I did okay with that. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate y'all joining me. And anything comes up, John, you want to chat with me about or whatever, feel free to give me a holler. And Gerardo, when I do an album side of Heyoka, you game for joining me again?
I'm ready, my brother.
All right. So tonight on Flipside Fridays at 9 o'clock, we're doing the entire Winterkat album, The Struggle. Not just side one or two. We're doing both, including all the little bonus tracks and everything. So it's going to be a great night. Even include Minuet, of course, is in there. So you definitely cannot forget that little thing. It's just kind of like a little prelude to rock and roll. That's what we got there.
Isn't that like John Grell's mood for a day?
And hopefully, sometime this week, it's going to be up on iTunes, and it'll be there forever. So.
That is awesome. So is it released today, or is it going to be coming up next week?
They gave us a date of today, but it's not up yet. I spoke with the label earlier today, but I think sometime over the weekend it'll be
okay.
Up.
Well, if I don't catch it first, you let me know. Either one of you guys let me know, and I'll put the link on the Vaults page so we can get some traffic your way.
Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good music should not sit on the wayside. It needs to go. It needs to be out in people's ears. So enjoy tonight at 9 o'clock, Winterkat, all the way through in its entirety without interruption. That'll be on therockvault.us. Come on over. You can download the app in your app store, or you can just ask your Echo Dot, say, Alexa, play the Rock Vault.
Here's a Rock Wilder.
No.
Method Man and Redman.
Oh, that's what I hate.
Amazon Music.
You know, she's Alexa, stop.
She's a little hard of hearing, huh?
No, I have to whisper when I say her name, otherwise she starts spurting off stuff. So we just do what we can. Hey, it's live radio and it's fun. So we'll talk to you guys again. Thank you one more time for joining me tonight. It's Jonathan Grell and Gerardo Ramirez from Winterkat. You guys rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
In the meantime, bye.